Good evening, everybody. Namaskar, Namaste, Shastrikal. We would like to welcome you all to our third annual program of Rotherham Sangeet Choir. We formed the group in year 2014 and started having annual program from 2018. Of course, because of the COVID time, we couldn't have a live program like this, but we did do a virtual program every year and had Zoom classes to continue the teaching. It is such a privilege to have as our chief guest the Deputy Mayor, Mr. Councillor Tajimul Khan, Deputy Mayoress Mrs. Sagufa Kaur, and also Mr. Hitesh Arora from the High Commission of India, Birmingham. It is so nice to see you all as an audience. It's a wonderful feeling for us to perform in the stage. We formed the group, the Rotherham Sangeet Choir, in 2014 with a handful of people, all music lovers, and we wanted to do some work for the community to help the vulnerable people who are suffering from depression, isolation, and also suffering from dementia. It is to bring the community together by music. The purpose of the group is to help the community, and it is working so well for the last few years. The number of members have gone up dramatically, and we are continuing teaching, performing all through. During the pandemic period, we continued teaching and performing virtually, which you can see in our website. You want to take it? Yeah. No, you said you were going to do it.
Before we start our formal part, our music and singing performance, I would like to invite on the stage the Deputy Mayor Councillor Tajimul Khan and the Head of Chancery, Mr. Hitesh Saxena, to come and light the diya.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think a politician doesn't let a mic go when he has the chance to speak in public. Thank you. I just wanted to say a few words. It's an honour and a privilege to be invited tonight here. And I think you talked about the cause that you come together with mental illness. I think, personally speaking, especially after the pandemic, it's even more vital that we come together. We see through the council, through the local communities, we do see a lot of different groups, different backgrounds, different cultures, and having someone from your own background and culture, I think, is very, very important. I was in hospital with pandemic over the last 4 or 5 years with the appendix burst, and my own doctor who was there is in the crowd. I'm not embarrassed by mentioning his name, but it's people like that you don't forget. And I think, I was just saying to him when I came in, I spoke to him and his colleagues, and I said, all he used to do to me in the morning is to come in. I was in hospital for about 8 weeks in Rotherham Hospital, and he'll touch my toe in the morning. He says, how are you, Mr. Khan, you okay? And honestly, that gave me the boost, and thinking that, I'm in good hands. And the beauty about it is I see him regular on his walks within Rotherham, and that brings the community together. Having a professional occupation, but having that personal touch, I think it makes all the difference. And I think I've sort of read up on the background, the work that you're doing within Rotherham. And as a Deputy Mayor of Rotherham, I'm honoured that you're holding such a sort of special place in people's hearts within our Rotherham communities. And I want to thank you from myself and the Rotherham Council today. So if we can have a round of applause for the organisation. I don't want to take too much of your time, and I just want to say that my door, I take the office hopefully to become the Mayor of Rotherham on the 20th of May, and my doors will be open for you and your whole community within the Rotherham here today. And I want to say thank you again.
Hello, good evening. I'm Hitesh Saxena. I'm Head of Chancery in Consulate General of India in Birmingham. I would like to address our Deputy Mayor and the organizers. First of all, thank you very much for inviting us. It's an honor and privilege to be here. I've been told that the organizers have been involved in keeping the community engaged during the time of pandemic, which, as the Deputy Mayor just explained, it was so important. So I commend them for this. Also, the story is also based on the background of the story, which is being narrated here, is also based on the period during which the community went through during the pandemic. So we look forward to seeing this program. Thank you very much for inviting us once again.
Eternal Flame, written during the pandemic by Sheffield author Debjani Chatterjee, MBE. It is a powerful and timely story of hope while war, violence and COVID-19 disease dominate the news. Without further ado, we shall start the program. Please sit back and enjoy the storyline.
Hello, good evening ladies and gentlemen. I am here to pay a little tribute to our singing goddess, late Sri Lata Mangeshkarji, before we start our program tonight. We all know her. She was our singing goddess and she served our music fraternity for decades. We all know her. I don't need any introductions. I'm just going to sing 1 or 2 lines for her. रहे हम महका करेंगे बनके कली आँखों से भीगी चांदनी में एक सदा सी सुनोगे, चलते चलते वहीं पे कहीं हम तुमसे मिलेंगे, बनके कली बनके सवा मांगे वफा में रहे ना रहे हम. We will miss you all, but she will be staying with our music in our heart. Thank you everyone, and we are going to start Eternal Flame now.
Queen Ashapurna ruled over a small but a prosperous kingdom. The Ganges flowed through the land and crops were plentiful. The peace-loving people were talented in all the arts. The kingdom was famous for beautiful sculptures, paintings, dances, music and architecture. All led very happy lives. It was the spring festival, Boshonto. All rejoiced, dancing to spring songs.
Agun pronunciation, hastily called their soldiers. They themselves wore the armors and rushed to the battlefield.
Karaಳ
killed, many fled. When she saw her son cut down by an enemy sword, the queen lost heart. She let her horse gallop away with her to a forest. She spent a long, hard night alone in the forest. All is lost, she thought. I have failed my country. After I fled the battle, people won't respect me anymore. I feel so ashamed. The next morning, she rode towards the river and sadly noted signs of destruction everywhere. No one was about. While her horse waited, she entered the Ganges to wash away her battle fatigue.
was staring. "You are the queen," he shouted, excited. "Shh! Not so loud," said Queen Ashapurna, a finger to her lips. The little boy lived by the river with his grandparents. He invited the queen to meet them. Happy to see the queen, even at this sad time, the old couple thanked God for keeping her alive. Queen Ashapurna was grateful for the warm welcome and shared food. "I am so sorry," she sighed. "I should have defended the country better. Many have died. Perhaps many more will die. All is lost." "You are still a queen," they reminded her. "While there's life, there's hope. Barbarians must not destroy our culture. They hate learning and the arts. They're burning books and musical instruments. But the Ganges still blesses our land. Why not float an oil lamp on the river? Lamps are symbols of hope. Mother Ganges will surely bless you." The queen nodded sadly. "Yes, I will float a lamp, especially in memory of my brave son, Ashish."
She saw signs of vandalism and dust everywhere. The paintings and the tapestries were torn down. The graceful statue of peace was mutilated. A marble hand still had the lamp of peace, but its sparkling diamonds had been gouged out. Alas, the lamp's eternal flame was snuffed out. Queen Ashapurna ran into the second hall, the Hall of Liberty, which had the same marks of vandalism. The Statue of Liberty's marble hand held a lamp pitted with holes where once blue sapphires shone. Its eternal flame, too, was history.
And its eternal flame. The keepers of the eternal limbs may be killed, thought the queen, or maybe they fled. So no one keeps the flames alive. She did not blame them. Hadn't she herself run away? The queen sobbed as she asked herself, why would anyone destroy such beauty? How could lamps whose flames had burned for centuries die now? She cried for her country and for her son.
मांगे
its pale flame still burnt. Look, I found it in the corner, he said. Thank you, said the queen, graciously. But she was thinking, what use is this tiny lamp now? Suddenly, she heard a small voice that soon grew louder and more confident. The flame too shone brighter. I am the lamp of hope. I am not special like my famous sisters. War has starved the lamp of peace, sorrow the lamp of joy, and enslavement the lamp of liberty. This is a tragedy, but it's a temporary setback from which your people shall rise again. I burn as long as the light remains. Let my flame rekindle the more important flames and revive the nation.
Ranga
the child re-entered the halls. Son, you have found the lamp of hope. Let me lift you. You shall light the 3 lamps with this one. Afterwards, she returned to her host. The lamp of hope lit every lamp in their home. They called on neighbors and lit their lamps. Neighbors visited neighbors, lighting lamps until all the kingdom's lamps were lit. Our beloved queen is alive, people said, excited. She will float a lamp on the Ganges. Let's follow and float our lamps too.
Hey, peace in case Golmal Shah's barbarians tried to harm her. Dusk was descending when Golmal Shah gazed from the balcony of Queen Ashapurna's palace, which he and his thugs had occupied. "What's that?" he stuttered. There, floating down the river, were 1,000,000 clay lamps. It looked to the barbarian chief like a river of lava. On both banks were huge crowds, armed with glistening knives and pitchforks, shouting, "Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen!" The sky blazed orange with the setting sun.
Mangal so was shocked to see the whole country of perhaps 1 million people out in the support of the Queen. And they were heading towards the palace. Even if the crowd were untrained soldiers with few weapons, they would usually outnumber his small army. He had defeated the Queen because surprise was on his side. Terrified, he and his men fled by the back gates.
Ashapurna gave a rousing speech. Friends, we won't celebrate just yet. There is work to do. First, let's bring back from the battlefield every wounded soldier, our own and our invaders. This palace can be a temporary hospital until they heal, and will cremate with honor all who died. Then we'll restore our land to its former glory, and never again will our army be caught unprepared. Great was the Queen's happiness when among the wounded they brought in her son, Prince Ashish. Hope had won the day. Liberty and peace were restored to the land. Joy overflowed.
Yeah. Namaste and good evening to everyone. I'm Sucheta Darshine and I'm part of this Rotherham Sangeet choir group for many years now. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. It is my honor and privilege to give the vote of thanks. On behalf of Rotherham Sangeet choir group, I would like to extend my thanks to Deputy Mayor of Rotherham Borough Council, Councillor Mr. Tajamal Khan, and Deputy Mayoress Mrs. Shagufta Kausar for gracing this occasion. In spite of your busy schedules, Ramazan and Eid preparations, you have made time for us show, and we truly appreciate that and are very thankful. Mr. Councillor, you mentioned about hospital doctors, and you mentioned about that. So all these, the Southeast Asians you will find in every field, every society. So the same way, our choir group, we have members of various backgrounds, various educational backgrounds, various skills. So ours is a very inclusive and a very diverse group. I hope you've enjoyed that. We would like to express our thanks to the Indian High Commission Office for their support, and special thanks to Indian High Commission's Head of Chancery, Mr. Hitesh Saxena Ji, for gracing this occasion and coming all the way from Birmingham. We are truly thankful and hope you have liked the show. As you know, sir, all of us Southeast Asians, हमारे रग-रग में music, नृत्य और कला बसी है. We are just trying to nurture this. और ये हमारी छोटी सी पेशकश थी. Hope you enjoyed it all. We would also like to thank Rotherham Federation of Residents, REMA, the Lottery Fund, the Rotherham Borough Council for supporting us all through these years. Thank you to Civic Theatre for a wonderful venue and for all the technical support you're doing. You've done good job there. We are grateful to our author Debjani Chatterjee MBE for writing this inspiring story. And how apt is it in this time of pandemic and war? We truly appreciated that. It was an amazing storyline for us to intersperse with songs and dance. Thank you very much, Debjani ji. Special thanks to Rata Chigatere for her amazing Kuchipudi performance. It was mesmerizing indeed, wasn't it? What a beautiful and graceful dance form. Thank you very much to Kali Chandrasekharam for his beautiful depiction of rising in hope. It was ever so graceful and mesmerizing dance performance. It has always amazed me that Indian dance forms can depict such great emotions through rhythm and expressions. And you both were amazing today. And I'm sure you guys have enjoyed that. Now special thanks to our musicians. Mukesh Kannan on keyboard. Ganesh Kumle, percussion. Amit Walia on tabla. On piano. It was wonderful support and accompaniment that you have given to us, and that improved our singing. So we got Josh mein aa gaye hum log sab. And now very special thanks to our music tutors, Rosie Thicket and Sudipta Samanta. Thank you for their relentless effort and patience, might I say, in teaching the songs. It is not easy to teach a bunch of strong-headed women. It's not same as, definitely not same as teaching the kids. So thank you so much, both of you. We all had great fun in learning these languages from these songs from different languages. And that, in a way, is the motto of the group. So we have been trying to, probably try and keep away dementia from us. And that's why we learn these different language songs, and hopefully try and improve our brain power. We would also like to extend our thanks to Sandeep Samanta and Prasanjit Banerjee for their support. Especially Sandeep Samanta for being there for any technical issues. He's always there. Thank you. thank you very much to Janaki and Shukta for volunteering with food service. And thank you very much to our choir members. They have been working hard, I will tell you, with dedication and trying to learn these songs. It was a steep hill task, but they've done really well. So thank you very much. Excellent work. Now, this vote of thanks would not be complete if I didn't thank Dr. Rupa Tiwari, Sharda Rao and Sneha Soni for their quiet and efficient work behind the scene. They are the backbone of this group and carry on their work quietly and efficiently, and it is their effort that this has brought the program to fruition. And last but not the least, I'd like to thank you all, our lovely audience, who came out in such great numbers to support us. Yes, they do deserve an applause. Thank you. So it has been highly appreciated that you guys have come, and hope all of you have enjoyed the show. Please remember, there are some snacks waiting for you at the end, so please enjoy that and have a nice weekend. However, before that, Sharda, would you like to? We would like to invite Councillor Tajamal Khan and Mayor Councillor Tajamal Khan, Mayoress Mrs. Shagufta Kausar, and Head of Chancery Mr. Hitesh Saxena ji to please come on the stage. And I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you. Yeah. Who's the paparazzi here now? Let's get some.